The Life and Chaos of Jean-Michel Basquiat. Let's rewind to Brooklyn, 1960. A baby is born to a Haitian father and Puerto Rican mother. His name? Jean-Michel Basquiat, a kid destined to crown himself king of the New York art world, literally. From the start, Jean-Michel wasn't normal. He devoured books, loved music, and drew constantly. At 7 years old, a car accident put him in the hospital. To keep him busy, his mum gave him a copy of Gray's Anatomy. That book would haunt and inspire his art forever. Skeletons, organs, twisted bodies crawling through his canvases. Fast forward to the late 1970s. New York City is broke, gritty, graffiti-covered, and somewhere downtown, a teenager with wild hair and sharper wit is prowling the streets with a spray can. He's not tagging his name. No, he invents a persona, Samo. With his friend Al Diaz, Basquiat covers the city with strange poetic graffiti. Not gang tags, not doodles, but cryptic lines like Samo as an end to mindwash religion, or Samo saves idiots. Nobody knows who Samo is, but everyone's talking. The city feels haunted by this mysterious graffiti philosopher, and when Basquiat finally reveals himself as Samo, the art world explodes. By the early 1980s, Basquiat has transformed from graffiti kid to art star. His canvases are raw, electric storms of color. Words, symbols, crowns, jazz riffs, and black history pulse across them. Critics don't know whether to love him or fear him, but collectors, they can't get enough. Suddenly, the kid who once slept in Washington Square Park is selling paintings for thousands. Celebrities want him, galleries want him. And Basquiat, he lives it up. Picture this: most artists wear aprons in their studio. Basquiat, he paints in Armani suits. Yes, $1,000 designer suits, splattered, ruined, covered in paint. He doesn't care. In fact, he loves it. Art isn't supposed to be neat. It's supposed to be messy. And even Giorgio Armani himself applauded. But Basquiat isn't just chaos, he's magnetic. And soon he catches the eye of Andy Warhol, the pop art superstar and the graffiti rebel. On paper, they make no sense. But in practice, they become the odd couple of the 1980s art world. Warhol paints logos and clean lines. Basquiat attacks them with crowns, bones, and frenetic scribbles. Corporate America collides with downtown rebellion. Critics hated it. They called Basquiat Warhol's mascot and mocked their collaborations. But the truth? They needed each other. Warhol gave Basquiat stability, visibility, credibility. Basquiat gave Warhol youth, rawness, and fire again. Behind the paint, they were friends. They ate together, laughed together. And when Warhol died in 1987, Basquiat never recovered. By then, fame had turned heavy. Basquiat was rich, but he was also burned out, criticized, and using heroin to cope. His friends begged him to slow down, but he couldn't. He was chasing ghosts, Warhol's death, his own insecurities, the weight of being a young black artist in a white-dominated art world. On August 12, 1988, Jean-Michel Basquiat died of a heroin overdose in his New York apartment. He was just 27 years old. Another bright flame snuffed out too soon. Another member of the tragic 27 Club, alongside Hendrix, Joplin, Morrison, Cobain, Winehouse. Artists who burned fast and left early. But here's the twist: death didn't silence him. Basquiat's legacy only grew louder. Today, his crown symbol still reigns in street art and fine art alike. His canvases sell for over $100 million. Hip-hop artists name-drop him. Fashion houses reference him, and his raw electric style continues to pulse through culture. Basquiat once said, "I am not a black artist, I am an artist." But he also carried the weight of being a black genius in an art world that often tried to box him in. His work, chaotic and brilliant, forced the world to see what it usually ignored. So yeah, Basquiat wasn't just an artist, he was a storm. A king with a spray can, a kid from Brooklyn who rewrote the rules of art, and left us asking, do you think Basquiat would have thrived in today's world of Instagram and street art fame? Or would the chaos have eaten him alive even faster?